What's going on, family? Today, there was some explosions on the gas pipelines from Nord Stream 1 as well as Nord Stream 2. And the European leaders are right now believe from their best guess and how those explosions happened is that it was an act of sabotage and they are blaming Russia for this. So my name is Sean, and today we're going to have a brief conversation, talk about if there's any further consequences of this, and if so, what exactly are they? So today there was the first explosion happened at 2:03 a.m. Northeast of the Baltic Sea, of this island called Bornholm. There was a second blast that also happened at 7:04 p.m., but this happened southeast of the island known as Bornholm. Dual explosions, both damaged the gas pipelines. Now, these explosions produced leaks in all three of the underwater Nord Stream pipelines that connect Russia and Germany. It's important to understand that the Nord Stream 1 pipeline had already been shut off. Remember, a few weeks ago, maybe going up to 3 weeks ago, Russia had already shut that off. Nord Stream 2 was a newer pipeline that had never got authorized by Germany to start flowing gas to Germany. So they were both off. But the issue with this is across the Baltic Sea, there's several other pipelines that, if this is true and that Russia did commit this act of sabotage and damage that infrastructure, that they could possibly just be saying like, hey, look, we're close by. We're aware, understand that we do have the capabilities to shut down further pipelines. And there's also a lot of internet cables down there. So it is possible or theoretical that if they wanted to, they could use that as a way to cut off particular links of communication. So 2 pipelines damaged, but at the same time going on today, which I thought this was interesting, there was actually another pipeline that was opened up and an agreement happened. And this pipeline is actually right there in the Baltic Sea, right there where you'd be able to get to it, or whoever wanted to damage it if it is Russia. So today, which is Tuesday, September 27th, leaders from Poland, Norway, and Denmark attended a ceremony to mark the opening of the new Baltic Pipe, a key stage in the drive to wean Poland and Europe off Russian gas. The pipeline will transport natural gas from the Norwegian shelf via Denmark and through the Baltic Sea to Poland. It is the centerpiece of a Polish strategy to diversify away from Russia that began years before Moscow's February invasion of Ukraine triggered a global energy crisis. So it's a little bit unusual, or maybe if you think about it, that it's not, that at the same time that they were going to have this ceremony, at least on the same day that they were going to christen this new pipeline to get away from the dependency on Russia, that there was 2 explosions at Nord Stream 1 and Nord Stream 2. Now, the effects of this, of course, is the environmental effects, the damage to the ecosystem, which, of course, is going to take time to evaluate and for them to determine that extent of it, because that natural gas is bubbling up and it's spreading. But you also have seen in the news that things are just kind of escalating. I saw something along the lines, I believe it was President Biden today basically said that Russia, they need to make sure that they're not damaging infrastructure, or basically that there'll be consequences. I'm not exactly sure what that is. I hope this isn't a push, for more mobilization or things like that. It might just be a warning shot. That I'm not sure, but it doesn't change anything too much as far as the availability of that energy, since Nord Stream 2 was never authorized. So no natural gas was flowing through it. As Nord Stream 1, they'd already shut that off. So Europe's been in this pivot mode where they're increasing their storage capacity. they are getting a lot of natural gas from the United States. We're sending our LNG tankers. A lot of businesses are going over there. I spoke in an earlier video how, France is trying to help out. All the allies are trying to come together. So I'm not sure how this is going to play out, but I thought it was something that I wanted to talk to you all about real quick, and it's something that I'll keep my eyes on. Other than that, I'll catch you on the next video. Take care.